Hi guys, Danny here, back with another video for you. Today we are talking about cryptocurrency. So if you're a subscriber to the channel, you should know this is not a cryptocurrency related channel, but today I wanted to do something a little bit different because I have something that I think is quite exciting that I wanted to share with you. Before we go any further, I just want to say, of course, anything I say in this video is just my personal opinion. This is not financial advice by any means. But as always, please do your research. If you're thinking of investing into cryptocurrency, please just keep your wits about you. Do your research before you invest in anything and only invest what you're willing to lose because there's no guarantees. So today I'm going to be talking about a cryptocurrency called Electroneum. This caught my eye about 2 or 3 months ago. I can't actually specifically remember how I was introduced to this cryptocurrency. I think I got an email or I saw some sort of ad and I looked into it and it immediately grabbed my attention purely because of the fact that this is a mobile orientated cryptocurrency, which I found very interesting. This is one of the major reasons why I think this cryptocurrency should definitely be on your radar, purely because of the fact of its ease of use. When I first got into cryptocurrency, which was about 6 months ago, I began to look into all these different cryptocurrencies, mainly the big ones. Now, they often all boasted of having the best, fastest, most secure technology, which are all great things to have. These are definitely important, but often when I tried to actually use a lot of these different cryptocurrencies, I found them slightly confusing and some of them actually hard to set up. And I consider myself quite good with computers, so this made me think there needs to be a coin out there that makes getting cryptocurrency a lot easier, especially getting it, spending it. Every aspect of the cryptocurrency needs to be user-friendly, especially if you want to target the mass market. So essentially what seems to be happening at the moment is, according to a lot of people, only 1% of the population are actually involved in cryptocurrency, and that's something I can definitely believe. If you talk to the average person about cryptocurrency, they very quickly shut off and are not interested because they simply don't understand it, or they don't believe it's something they can actually make money with, or it's going to be useful for them. This is definitely something I can relate to. As I said, I have tried some different cryptocurrencies and some of them I do find quite confusing and hard to set up. This is one of the major things that got me so excited about Electroneum, is its ease of use and how easy it is to set up. So it's as simple as installing an app on your phone. The app is not currently available on iOS, but hopefully it should be soon. Once you've installed the app, you simply make an account and you can then mine some cryptocurrency, and you can also send and receive it. The app's pretty user friendly. It's still in its early stages. Don't forget, this cryptocurrency is only about 3 to 4 months old, so there's still a long way to go yet. I think as we go forwards, we're going to see more and more cryptocurrencies die out, because the ones that are actually user-friendly and have good software behind them will be the ones that ultimately succeed, especially if cryptocurrency does go to the mass market, which I eventually think it will, because it is a pretty incredible technology. So you have to ask yourself the question, amongst all of these cryptocurrencies, which ones are user-friendly, which ones are easy to set up, and which ones appeal to the mass market? And to me, Electroneum definitely appeals to the mass market. I'm not saying it has the best technology by any means. There's definitely cryptocurrencies out there that have maybe better teams, that have better technology, but when you look at mass adoption and who wants to use these cryptocurrencies, they have to be simple, they have to be easy to use, and Electroneum is definitely pushing on that front. Once they get to mass market, they obviously have the opportunity to improve their software and change things if they want to. This could be a bit of a weak point for Electroneum. I definitely agree with that. I've heard some people say that it doesn't necessarily have the best technology behind it or necessarily the best team, but at the end of the day, most cryptocurrencies say they have the best team and the best technology, yet they only are holding a small percentage of the market. Most people get very confused when you mention mobile mining and Electroneum, purely because if you know much about cryptocurrency, you know that you often need a very powerful computer to mine cryptocurrency in the first place. Electroneum, however, is doing things a little bit different. They've called it mobile mining, but you're not actually mining from the blockchain. They've done things slightly differently. They actually have pre-mined their own blockchain, and they've kept a large amount of the coins separate, and essentially when you run the app on your phone and you say that you're mining, you're simply saying that you're part of the network and you are rewarded some Electroneum for free. So you're not actually mining the blockchain, you're being given free coins for being part of the network, which I think is a good idea because it's a really great way of spreading the cryptocurrency. And you may say, well, how does this work? They're essentially giving the coin away for free. Although they're giving away a very small percentage, this will help them spread so much that in the long term it should be favorable for them, because they'll find that the cryptocurrency is in so many people's hands that it becomes more and more widely used. This is where things get really interesting. Electroneum have already signed deals that give them access to millions of mobile phone users, and what they're essentially going to be doing is they're going to allow these people to use Electroneum to subsidize their phone bill or even top up their phone. I think this is a really great idea because in some countries, for someone like me or you, topping up our phone may not be the biggest deal in terms of money, but for some people, even if they can get a few dollars off their phone bill, this is a lot of money to them. There also have been talks of a PayPal type payment system, but we haven't seen any proof on this yet. So again, this is something we need to be slightly skeptical about until we actually see it working. So all I'm asking you to consider about Electroneum, that it is actually different from a lot of cryptocurrencies already out there. I'm not saying it's the only one that can be used on a mobile, of course not, but what I will say is you have all of these different cryptocurrencies, and a lot of them say they have the best team, they have the best technology, they're the most private coin, but when you come to real world use, what's often the first thing that matters, and that's usability and getting it in the hands of people and for it being easy to use. From there, of course, you need good technology behind what you're making, and I think that's something Electroneum can definitely do. They're based off of the Monero blockchain, and Richard Ellis has already said that he feels Electroneum will always stay as that brand, but of course the back end of Electroneum can always change and be updated. So I don't think that what we see now is necessarily what we'll see in maybe a few years, 5 years, 10 years down the line. Things will definitely change, as most cryptocurrencies already have. So as you can probably tell, guys, I'm not an expert when it comes to cryptocurrency, but I just wanted to share my thoughts with you. If you have any questions or you'd like to share your thoughts on Electroneum, please leave a comment down in the description. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And hey, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more videos like this one. And of course, I will see you in the next one.